Kindly subscribe this channel for more educational content.
About the playwright. Wole Soyinka full name, Akinwande Oluwole Babatunde Soyinka date of birth, July 13, 1934 place of birth, Abeokuta, Nigeria nationality, Nigerian profession, playwright, poet, essayist, activist, professor. Literary career. Wole Soyinka has written over 30 plays, as well as novels, memoirs, essays, and poetry. He is known for blending Western literary forms with African oral traditions, mythology, and political themes. Famous works, plays, The Lion and the Jewel, 1959, A Dance of the Forests, 1960, performed during Nigerian independence celebrations. Kongi's Harvest, 1965, Death and the King's Horseman, 1975, one of his most acclaimed works. The Strong Breed, Madmen and Specialists, Opera Vonyosi. Poetry, Edenre and Other Poems, 1967. Samarkand and Other Markets I Have Known, 2002. Memoirs, The Man Died, Prison Notes, 1972. You Must Set Forth at Dawn, 2006. Essays, Myth, Literature and the African World, 1976. Climate of Fear, 2004. Nobel Prize, awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1986, becoming the first African to receive the honor. He was recognized for his work that, in a wide cultural perspective and with poetic overtones, fashions the drama of existence. Themes in his work: colonialism and post-colonial identity, tradition vs modernity, political oppression and resistance, mythology and ritual. The role of the artist in society. Title: The Lion and the Jewel. Author: Wole Soyinka. Published, 1959. Genre: comic play, satire. Setting: Ilujinle, a rural village in Nigeria. Acts: 3 morning, noon, and night. Main characters: Sidi the Jewel, a beautiful young village girl admired for her beauty and vanity. Baroka the Lion, the elderly and cunning village chief, Bale, who wants to marry Sidi. Lekanle, a young, Western-educated village schoolteacher who mocks tradition and wants to modernize the village. Sadiku, Baroka's first wife and matchmaker, sent to woo Sidi on Baroka's behalf. The photographer, a modern outsider who takes pictures of the village and Sidi. Summary: Act I, Morning. The play opens with Lekanle teaching in his classroom. He's arguing with Sidi, who refuses to marry him unless he pays the bride price. Lekanle, being Western educated, considers it a barbaric custom and refuses to pay. Sidi, though flattered by his attention, finds Lekanle ridiculous. She mocks his pretensions and outdated English ideas. A traveling photographer has recently visited Ilujinle, taken pictures of Sidi, and published them in a magazine. Sidi is delighted and proud, especially because her photos are more prominent than those of Baroka. When Sadiku, Baroka's head wife, brings a marriage proposal from Baroka to Sidi, Sidi laughs and mocks the old man, calling him a fox and a lecherous trickster. Act 2. Noon. Sadiku, feeling important, tells Sidi that Baroka is powerless, he is no longer virile. Baroka had pretended to confess this to Sadiku in order to manipulate her and spread the rumor. Emboldened by the news, Sidi decides to visit Baroka to mock him. Meanwhile, Lekanle is thrilled, thinking this is the end of Baroka's authority and that modernity will triumph over tradition. Act 3. Night. Sidi visits Baroka, thinking she can outsmart him. But Baroka, sly and persuasive, seduces her with charm, intelligence, and talk of preserving her image on village stamps. The next morning, it is revealed that Sidi has lost her virginity to Baroka and agrees to marry him. Lekanle is shocked and tries to offer a solution by marrying her anyway, but Sidi rejects him. The play ends with Baroka triumphing, the lion has claimed the jewel. Themes: tradition vs modernity, represented by Baroka, tradition, and Lekanle, modernity. The play critiques both sides, showing that change must respect culture. Gender and power: Sidi, though central and admired, is also manipulated by both men. Baroka uses flattery and cunning, Lekanle uses moral superiority. Deception and wit: Baroka outsmarts everyone through clever manipulation, symbolizing the survival of tradition in the face of modern threats. Pride and vanity: Sidi's vanity over the magazine images leads to her downfall, she underestimates Baroka's cunning. Tone and style: the play is comic, satirical, and theatrical, full of folk dances, mime, songs, and Yoruba traditions. Soyinka uses rich African idioms and stylized performances, blending traditional storytelling with modern drama. Symbolism: the lion, Baroka, strength, cunning, and authority of tradition. The jewel, CD, beauty, youth, and innocence, but also vanity. The magazine photos: the impact of Western media and external validation on African identity. Lakunli's Western suit, a symbol of superficial modernity, out of place and unrooted in his community. Conclusion: The Lion and the Jewel is a witty and sharp exploration of culture, gender, and power dynamics in post-colonial Africa. While Lakunli's ideas seem progressive, they lack respect for local customs. Baroka, though traditional, shows resilience and psychological cleverness. The play suggests that tradition cannot be discarded overnight, it evolves, often absorbing modernity on its own terms.